How has education changed from last century?
Education has changed in so many different ways. I think that when I was little or like years ago, the classes were like very traditional, where the teacher was the main character of the classroom, where she had all the control of the knowledge, where she decided like what to learn, how to learn, and how to do it, and all the students were like repeating the same actions all the time, and we had like a lot of tests, and we used to write a lot of notes and memorize the notes in order to get a good grade in the exams. And basically everything was very controlled by the teacher. So it was easy, but at the same time it was kind of hard to understand because all the concepts were just memorized ideas from somebody else and not an expression from each student.
How is the system different from when you studied?
It is different that the teachers have changed a lot, that today they have a lot of information and courses that they take, and the teachers are more prepared. And back in the days, they were just whatever the program said, that was what was taught in the classroom. And now, we have different options, like there's internet and places where you can search that we didn't have before. When it was like my time, there were encyclopedias and that was it. That was the source of information, and now we have a lot of resources where we can find what is going on in the world today.
Do you consider science a fundamental subject? Yes, no, or why?
I think it is very important because it gets you to investigation. It gets you to try to find out the answers, try to think and investigate in different ways or different sources. Or with the peers, you can change experiences in order to get to something. And science is a subject that helps you to get there. It helps you to think, it helps you to search, and it helps you to see what is there in different areas. So I think it's a very important subject all the students should have.
Okay. How can learning science affect your future life?
I think it could be a positive effect, because like I told you before, in science you have this method the scientific method where you can have a hypothesis, where you can start like from there and search, I don't know, to find the answer of any problem. And the cost is that it will get you to be more responsible of your mind and try to think differently and try to think in a positive way, and also try to use your mind in so many different ways, not just to memorize. So it will help you to open other doors to knowledge and get you to other people and to other experiences.
What can you propose to improve education as a whole?
I think to improve education, we the teachers should be more creative. We should look around and see what is going on around us, around the world. What are the interests of their students? And start from there. Build the background of the knowledge that the kids have in order for us to prepare our classes, and those classes to be more interesting and to have better results.
As a teacher, what do you consider helps your students the most?
First of all, I think it helps a lot that you as a teacher know your students. You have to be very careful with your kids or with your teenagers or whatever the age is, that you have to know pretty well who they are, what they want, how do they learn, and from there start planning in order to get to each one of the students, because we don't have all the same learning channel, and we don't have all the same abilities, and we need to start from there knowing our students in order to plan what we're going to teach them.
Thank you.